Fuck off to Japan already.
Damn.
Friends!
Welcome.
Good morning.
To the.
It's too early for this.
It's like 9:50 in the morning. We've
I
been
woke
up
up
since
at
like
6:30.
6:30.
I haven't slept yet.
6:30. What do you mean? I was at the train.
Yeah,
by
he
6.
hasn't slept yet, and he was freaking late.
I wasn't late. I was on time.
Good
No, you
work,
were late.
mate.
I was on
Good
time.
work.
So, we were meant to be here at 9:30. What time did? Okay.
We got here at 9:30. We got here at 9:30.
Yeah. you also wanted a coffee before we started, and you wanted to sit in the cafe before we started.
We got here at 9:03. We got here.
So to
we
run
got
our
here
viewers
last
through a
time.
process, what we like to do is we like to get together a little bit early, and we like to talk about the show, the things that we're going to be preparing, and things we're going to be talking about.
Which we did do.
Except this tard,
We did do all that stuff.
Was late.
he was late, so I didn't get
And
my
he's not even
Nutella
the filler
mocha.
one. He's not even the guy in filler.
It's just
I know.
it's just rubbed off on me,
We're all Filipino apart from him.
amongst other things.
Eric, what else has rubbed off on you?
He liked the
Do me
pillow.
His hand.
Do me lost. Do me lost.
You have yellowish brown fever.
No, just yellow. No
Just
brown.
brown.
No brown.
Brown.
No brown? Are you sure?
No,
I don't even know what the first point.
My parents would hit me.
So if you brought home like let's say an African one, would your parents be incredibly proud, or would they just be like, "Oh, at least you're not gay"?
No, my mom would be like, "Are you fucking serious?" And my dad would be like, "Come on, bro." That's
But if
probably
it was,
what would
what if
happen.
it was like
a
Rihanna?
9?
Huh?
Yeah. What if it was like?
What
a
if she
9,
was
like-
Rihanna?
I don't think.
What if she was Beyonce?
Yeah, what if it was Queen Bee?
My parents wouldn't be happy. I don't think they'll be like.
So your parents are racist.
No, they'll be like no, because like the main reason is that if she spoke like Cantonese, whatever, then yeah, I think it will be fine with my parents.
What if it was
she was a black
Beyonce that could
person?
speak
Beyonce
Cantonese?
speaking Cantonese.
First of all, I'll get my mind fucking blown. Number two, pretty fucking weird, but it'll work. Because like for Chinese dramas, there's this random Indian guy there.
Oh,
Like
wow.
he's like in a lot of the serial dramas.
Is it like a novelty thing that they? Have?
I think it is.
Or just
I
like a
don't know
gimmick?
because like they used to have some halfy white Chinese guy, and then now it's just some Indian dude popping up. I'm like, his Cantonese is better than mine. I'm just like, you fucking what?
Really? So it's like fluent
Yeah,
Cantonese.
it's better than mine.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I
But
think.
is that a requirement from your parents that they speak the
Speak
language?
Cantonese.
Yeah, because they want to. It's like when you're like, oh, do they speak English? You're like, do they speak Chinese? They want to communicate with them.
Do your parents speak English?
Well, they do, but
The
they
bare
aren't
minimum.
fluent. Oh, my mom's fluent. My dad's just like large chip.
Pepsi Mac.
Oh, that's great. Veggie burger. My dad's
Parents.
vegetarian.
They're
Shout out.
Can't remember what the first point.
All right,
Oh
let's
my
go through what
God.
we've done in the week. Let's start with Russell since he's on game. He's on point. What have you done this week,
On
Russell?
point. On point.
Nothing.
Yep, that segue
Wait.
was strong.
All right. Who else went paintball?
Oh,
I didn't go paintball. I had to work.
We have work,
Yeah,
bro.
we had work.
How
Bruh.
exhausting
Wow.
was paintball?
yep. So my thighs still hurt from paintball.
You still have a
Like,
bruise?
yes, I have bruises all up in my back and
They look
stuff.
like mosquito
One time.
bites.
Yeah, like I have 2 bruises on the back of my head as well, and they still like.
Ooh. How'd
Like-
you get shot there?
Okay, so check it out.
Magic.
Right, we were playing
You
VIP. We were playing Protect the VIP, and I'm sitting there, and we're being pinned down.
Down.
It is too freaking early for this. So we're all being pinned down, and I'm there with the VIP. Anyway, I swore I wouldn't take bullets for him, except
Next minute.
neck minute.
Is it-
Jump
No, but
over
like,
and cop like 2 to the back
in
of the head,
paintball,
all over
you
my
don't-
back.
So, alright, so I was prone like last time I went,
Yeah.
and somehow I got shot in the knee. I am belly on the floor, and my knee got shot. So like in paintball, you don't know what's gonna get shot. Like I got friendly fired in the arse. By a
What?
teammate. And when we went back to return the overalls, the guy's like, "Oh, sorry." It's like it was you. You dick.
At least he apologized.
Still friendly.
Your team's douchey, dude.
Our team was good though.
Yeah, they were real
We
good.
won every game. Except for the first capture of the flag.
Yeah.
That's because we were warming up. Then we just won. The rest.
Psh.
Were you guys
We
like
kicked
with
your ass.
randoms or something?
Yeah, our team got split up into 2.
Yeah,
Well, because there were already people there, so they
Mm.
just matched us into their group.
yeah. I think if you want like your own people, you got to have at least 30 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to have at least 30 or something.
Now,
It
if
depends on where
Depends on
you
the
go.
place as well.
Yeah, it depends on where you go.
I know
Like,
Heartbreak, they can have smaller groups.
yeah, because Heartbreak's bad.
oh really?
No, they're
Sponsor us, Heartbreak. Oh no, Action.
Action
Paintball.
Paintball.
If you go to Action Paintball, use our promo code.
Which you do not
We
have.
don't have one. But just tell them we sent you. And they'll be like, who?
You pay extra. And you get less paintballs.
You pay double.
Okay.
Half paintball.
No, but I sat there and I spilled all my paintballs at
Yeah,
one
that's what I
point.
did.
Like,
This was at the end of the round, and it was the VIP first one, and I was reloading at the end because I was like, all right, I'll get ready for the next one.
yeah.
I reloaded, and then everyone put their guns into the air because they're like, all right, the game's done. I forgot to close the canister of mine, and I put my gun up, and I just got rained with paintballs.
You stupid.
And
You
Eric
stupid.
Eric was around the corner and just like, oh. I was like, ah.
You think that's bad? Casey gave me one of her spare. One of our admins gave me one of her spare canisters, and I spilled all of that as well. So not only did I waste my own, I wasted hers.
How do you like?
How do you guys do this?
Is this in a
Because
box?
I hate myself.
There's no like indication to say that you locked your canister.
Like you
Or
push
even-
it down.
You still have to pour it in yourself. It's not just like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
automatic thing. So
Oh.
you're gonna
No, but, like,
spill a lot
Once you pour, like I remember when I went paintball that one time, like it would clip.
that one time.
It would
I've
clip.
never been paintball.
There's
so-
sometimes you forget.
Yeah, sometimes you
In
when
the
you
heat of
when
the
you're
moment.
really tired.
You're in war, man.
Oh yeah.
War is unpredictable.
War never changes.
So while you were like actually belling each other, you spilled paint on yourself.
No paint.
Just
the
paint balls.
pellets.
Just
The-
a ball.
The problem is that
Oh.
when you drop the balls on the ground, you're not allowed to pick them up and put them back in again because if there's like dirt and stuff, it can wreck the gun.
Ah.
Funny story. There was one dude at paintball actually. Like when we went to take our posts, he kind of looked at me and he just gave me a nod to kind of follow him, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why are you relying on me? Please don't do this to me.
Please, I'm weak.
He was luring you away.
Our guys are good. We're just like, all right, we know that they're not covering the left side because we didn't cover the left side, so we're gonna flank them on the right. And then bam, our team like coordinated attack to the left, and I'm just like, cool.
Yeah, I saw you
And I was
guys
just like,
rush in.
I'm seriously tired. I'm just staying at the bottom of the like I sat at the bottom of the hill most of the time.
Like
That's
I
crazy.
told them to fan out and cover all the spaces, and then I saw you coming in from the left, and I was like, fuck.
No.
Didn't
Yeah,
fan
'cause
out
I
properly,
sent-
did you?
I sent the girls to cover the left.
Nope.
Oh,
Did they?
man. Yeah, they did. They pinned them down, but
What was
like
the guy's name that was with us?
I don't know.
Oh wow. Sorry, Casey.
Oh, Robert.
Yeah, Robert. That's
Yeah,
his name.
yeah.
Yeah. We pinned him down so hard. He was in like this little L-shaped like cover.
Yep.
We had like 5 people on one side, 5 people on the other, and I was shooting at that cover, and then I just saw his gun turn towards my direction. I was like, oh shit! Back down the hill.
Yep. This is paintball.
Yeah.
Sounds, I've never been
I did.
paintball
Our team
before.
was
Do
still
cardio
pretty
before you
good.
do it.
Our team was really good there because at the end, Eric was the VIP, and to get to the final point, there was no cover. So what one of our teammates did was they body blocked all the paintballs coming towards him, and Eric just sprinted.
That's
how
rude.
you-
That's cheating.
No, it's not.
No, when you take the first ball, you're meant to walk off. You don't meant to run with them.
No, but he didn't get hit. That's the thing. He was just
Oh.
like he was just body blocking anything that came towards him.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Should have gotten the group to cover fire for me when I come in and make you guys surrender.
Yeah, that's if you guys actually won a game.
You know what?
Oh shit! You want to?
Why did you meet us as well? We didn't say anything.
Because the mics will pick us up fine.
Yeah.
It was like bam.
Oh, man.
I'll commentate what's happening. So, guys,
So what did you get up? What did you get up to this week?
we went to the 1975 concert.
We did.
That
We
was great.
did.
I was listening to them on the way there. It's so good.
She kept
1975
singing the songs
sponsor
to me
us.
at work. I have no idea who they are.
Eric's just like
They are just a number to me.
or a
Talk
year.
about your experience
No,
there.
they're a number.
How did you feel with your age difference?
Were they all like TVs?
They were all
Yeah,
12.
but the thing
They
is,
would have been 12.
But
They
the
were
thing
like
is, whenever you go to
13.
a concert, they're always
Oh,
tweenies.
sorry.
Have you been to a concert that didn't have tweenies, apart
Yes.
from like
Santana.
and Panic and stuff?
I had like there were like middle-aged women dancing in the hall.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
a different
yeah.
kind of tweenie.
Hey. And they full zoomed in on one of them, and she was like a 9.
Really?
That's all I'm gonna leave that there.
You
How
see them
old-
dancing
how
on
old was
Russell,
she,
and it's just
Russell?
like
How old was she?
But I've never been to a concert where like the majority wasn't teenagers.
No, but these were like
Maybe it's
12.
time to start listening
Apart
to
from,
older
like-
bands.
Apart
Maybe it's
from- yeah.
time to start listening to good bands.
Oh,
Wow.
I would drop the mic.
He just gone. He was at the concert.
I would
No, but
drop
see,
my
it
mic.
made me very. It
Don't
made
drop
me
the mic.
very.
What's so bad
uncomfortable
about
being
like
there.
younger? What's so bad about younger bands? What makes them any?
No, it's the
worse
it's the
than
fans
older
are annoying. It's like when I went to Coldplay, like my first day compared to the second day, like all the, like because like the second day was like an encore, so all the the hardcore fans, the people that had the American Expresses, got to the first.
No, their parents had the American
Yeah,
Express.
the parents. Like the first one, I don't know, like because one of my mates went to the first day and they're like, "Oh yeah, it was great, no kids and stuff." And then on my day, the crowd mixed up the verses for Yellow.
What?
Yeah, it happened. They mixed up the second with the third verse, and then the singer was like, "Okay, you guys aren't taking the mic, I'm taking it," and then he started laughing. And I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm so sorry.
And,
If
like,
you
for
can't
that.
see
and I
him,
was
he's actually
surrounded with
really
people.
traumatized.
Like, I was surrounded by kids, and like every 2 kids there'll be a parent with them. I'm like, why do you? What are you doing?
She just started swearing and like
it's
drinking
like,
around.
No,
It was like,
honestly, it's like,
God,
what,
my yeah.
what are you doing in the mosh? Like, what are you doing
Yeah.
in the pit area? Like, go get a seat, sit down, relax.
There were teenagers with their parents at this concert.
Oh yeah, and like the content of the 1975 songs, like you have to understand, they're not exactly like PG friendly.
Yeah.
They really aren't.
So these parents are
Sex,
sitting
sex,
there
sex,
listening
sex,
to
sex,
songs
sex.
titled "Sex" and
Oh,
"Chocolate."
Yeah.
Sexual.
No, but honestly
Sexual
speaking, I go to a concert because like I like the music, like, and I want to see it live, and that's why I go. I don't care about the audience.
That's why I like seating, because you don't have to deal with kids.
Oh no, we got seating.
Yeah, we got
but
seating.
So
Correct.
did the rest of the other responsible adults.
Yeah.
So you were in the oldie section.
I was.
No, but even the kids are in the bloody.
here to see the concert?
Yeah.
See, but we had to like
Welcome
every time I
6 of 8.
waded my way through a crowd, I had to keep my hands up like this because I didn't want 25 to life.
Mommy, that guy touched me. Where? Show me.
On this doll, where did he touch you?
The normal place where Daddy touches me.
Oh!
And we're out. Everyone
Time to mute his.
gonna turn him off for the rest of the And for the rest of you responsible people, what did you do in the week?
Please.
Not much. Hey, so
Besides aqua golf yesterday.
besides aqua golf, what else did I get up to? Jeez, I'm boring. I'm old and I'm boring, and I
Work.
forget everything. I work, yes. Goddamn, I work too. So I'm on overtime all week this week.
I can imagine
Kids, don't quit your day job.
If we get Eric here, he'll just be like, "What'd you do yesterday? Work. What'd you do the day before that?
Work.
Why are you here today? Day off. All right, we got him, boys.
It's gonna be like it's my day off. Why am I here?
I could be seeing my girlfriend. We got to meet his girlfriend the other day. That was cute.
Yeah, she's so pretty.
She is, and she's
What
tiny.
did you say? He is.
Rude.
Yes, he is.
Eric,
I'm so sorry. Please
that guy's a
don't.
crush
No.
on you. What a guy. This is the guy you're fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all I did. No, well, I picked up Dynasty Warriors the other week, so that me and my
Where
girlfriend
is it?
could start playing it. And you guys, like, seriously, you guys have been playing more of it than I have.
Lubu.
It's a very good Chinese massacre simulator. It's great.
I just like saying the names.
Lubu?
Long Dong.
Cow cow.
Cowpea?
Seriously, it's me saying the names. Like, what the heck kind of names?
Cow pow. It's cow pow.
All I
Dong
heard-
Wong Ching? That's not even a character. That was
No,
just
it's
Oh,
not.
that
racist.
was like a Korean football player.
What about you, man? What have you been up to?
I've been consuming media, a lot of media.
As you
How
do.
do you eat the meat?
Like, try to catch up on Parks
Nom,
and
nom,
Recs
nom.
because I'm not up to date on that. Did you mute me?
I mean,
Oh, okay.
as you will tell by the recording, the isn't in there.
Oh yeah, you don't have a cough button. That's right. That's my bad.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, trying to catch up on Parks and Recs.
Oh, I do have cough button.
Yeah, and then good job. Just trying to tell people
He
about
works
my
here,
week.
by
and
the
then
way.
you're just coughing all over me, man.
I may be the host of one of these shows in a couple of weeks, and I still kind of don't know how to use the board.
Shotgun.
No.
That is not the cough button.
That's
It says cough mute.
okay,
Okay,
buddy.
sorry.
That's enough
no,
now.
it's
I'm
not.
just gonna turn my.
You
He's turned
and
himself
cry
Eric,
while
what
you're
did you do on the
mute.
weekend?
Yep.
What did I do on the weekend? I worked, but like I do other things in the week as well. Like try to catch
He's
up on Parks and
pretending to be
Recs.
social.
He's probably more social than I am, like in his defense.
And
No,
then,
but really, he's
um,
not. Come on.
I guess
Wow.
no. I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about John Wick.
We're talking about your freaking week.
Can we
not about John
slap
Wick.
this segue?
No, that's not even a segue. Like I wanted to talk about that. Like
Yeah,
that's-
and you're meant to segue into. You're not just meant to go.
oh, well, that's the
I want
only.
to talk about John Wick.
Like, that's, like, no, like that's the only important thing. Like well, what other games have I played? Then?
You could have been like, "Oh, I watched John Wick. Let's talk about it."
Yeah.
But I want to talk about John Wick.
no, because
I hate this.
I was going to talk about the video games I played this week, but there's really nothing of interest.
You played League of Legends.
I've been playing League. I've been playing Freedom Wars, and then that's
What's
about
Freedom
it.
Wars?
Freedom Wars. It's interesting. It's have you like you know the hunting games like Monster Hunter,
Oh yeah.
Soul Sacrifices, all that stuff. But like the setting isn't monsters. It's like in futuristic sort of thing, and the premise is pretty good. Like basically, like what happens is like everybody like that isn't smart has a 1 million year sentence,
Ah.
and then
So that's like me.
What
and
is
then-
this, hipster world?
just listen, man.
Okay, continue.
And then what?
Terrible.
And then what happens, like, basically,
Utah.
to wear off
It's
your
Utah.
sentence, you gotta, like, do jobs and stuff, like, you know, so, like, you go on a mission, and then you come back with loot, right?
Yeah.
So the mission will take off, like, 50 years or something.
Mm.
And then to the loot, you can be like, oh, I don't need this loot, I'll donate it. And then, like, you know, the loot will give you more and more years back, and then, there's all these rules as well, too, like, at the beginning of the game, like, you have no rights. And you gotta buy them, like, you know,
You
if
gotta
you wanna
buy
talk
your
to-
rights.
If you want to talk to the opposite sex, you gotta buy that right.
I completely zoned out, and I don't know what happened. So
Freedom Wars.
All right. Freedom Wars.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of it in my entire life.
It's a hunting game.
Okay.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
You need to buy rights to talk to the opposite.
Yeah, like at the beginning, like you can't
can just
you can't
develop
run for more than 10
social
seconds.
I didn't have to.
This is
learn
every
it.
nerd's dream to be able to buy the right to talk to the opposite sex.
Isn't that real life?
Oh no! Just because you have the right doesn't mean the other person's sex is obliged to do it. They're just like you're allowed. Doesn't be able to take your shit. Fuck up to you, come on up.
Like, isn't there like
Go back to your cell.
there's no like developing bit where you can develop a sense of like social interaction.
You just have
to
the
pay
right
for
now.
it.
No, it's a one-off payment. Once you get the right, you have it forever. You can talk to them. But,
So it is a nerd's dream. Like, I want to talk to that girl. He's $50.
But does
All
it?
right, here we go.
But does that mean that the other person has to pay to talk to you?
no. It's just the
It's
right
the
to
right,
talk to people.
the right to actually.
Like because in this world that the premise is setting, like the whole setting, it's like everything you do is a burden because like there's no resources on the planet anymore and all that crap.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not allowed to exercise because you're taking up valuable energy which you could be doing something else with.
Like working.
Yeah, like you
Or
can't
sleeping.
like at the beginning of the game you can't run for more than 10 seconds
What?
because that counts as exercise and you're burning off unnecessary calories which you could be using for later.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. You get rid of it in like the first 30 minutes, but it's just interesting. It sets up the world. Yeah. Oh
And we have the first person who didn't turn his phone off.
That's me. Yeah,
We're professionals.
Now we're
here,
gonna
guys.
get content restricted. Content ID.
it was like a second.
You would never know. We'll be like, bam. Let's all look at him, check his phone.
Hey.
It was a guy,
What's his name?
Mark.
Zuckerberg?
That's his boyfriend's name.
Yeah, and then
It
the
sure
other
is.
important thing I did was watch John Wick.
Do you watch it like every week? or
No,
something?
no. It hasn't come, it just came out on digital.
He
HD
talks
release.
about it like every time
It
I
is,
see him.
it's my
All
favorite.
right, to be fair,
It's my
you
favorite
would've-
movie of 2014.
You would have never watched that movie if Payday 2
Yeah,
didn't
that's
promote the shit.
Okay, that's the problem. Okay, there's this movie called John Wick. You probably haven't heard of it because the marketing campaign
at
was
this fucking hipster.
abysmal. Terrible marketing campaign. The only thing that they did was basically put it. They put a free character for a video game called Payday, like where you like rob banks, kill people,
Yay.
and that's the only part where they released like any sort of marketing. I'm pretty sure. Have you come across anything for it? I know you two haven't. You two for sure.
I mean, I went to. I think I saw an ad for it in the movies, but that's about it.
Oh.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, but the thing is about ads in the movie, you're like, oh, I'm already watching a movie.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you see more ads
you mean
for
the previews.
50 Shades of Grey than
Yeah.
you did for that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Future Shades of Grey looks good. I can't wait to watch it.
I've
on
actually never
Valentine's Day.
seen the
I
trailer
can't
for
wait to
that.
see all the people masturbating in the shoot.
I know.
I'm not strong enough.
Just start up like an S&M store outside of Hoyt's. You'll make millions.
Exactly.
Dude.
Get your dildos.
Get your bondage equipment, please. And it's all like middle-aged women as well.
Oh.
It's not going to be young women. You're going to be catering to.
Oh hell no! I know that already.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they're not stupid.
Could you just imagine an entire cinema filled with mothers just jacking off to the one thing?
No, I do not.
Sounds like a regular like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, you
movie or
don't-
something.
that sounds very oddly specific.
Mac, is
I
there ever a
mean-
time where you decided to masturbate in a movie?
Twice.
25 something. It was during Big Hero 6.
Oh no! I've never watched that before. But
No,
why?
man.
You never will.
Me neither.
But that said, Big Hero 6 is an amazing movie.
But the
It's
big
an amazing
white,
movie.
But the big white robot thing just looks so adorable.
I am not fast.
What did he say? The furry worm thing.
Hairy baby.
Oh, that's so
Hairy
cute.
baby.
What the heck is that?
Big Hero 6.
I wanna
Oh,
watch
the
it.
movie masturbating
Yeah.
in.
No, you guys need to watch John Wick.
Oh my god.
Alright,
You guys need to watch it. It's really, really good. It's like a
Alright,
return
let's
to
hear it.
it's a return to like how action movies should be. There's none of this shaky cam bullshit. Like you see everything, and like
Eric, just cover your articles. Talk to us about your articles.
the premise of the world is so good. All right, let's get into gaming news. Because whenever I talk about movies, I get cut off. Last time I tried to talk about not Skyfall. That other
Keep talking
one.
about movies.
I
What
tried.
other?
Don't
Russell
mute me.
just muted him.
Okay, no movies. Alright, let's move on to games.
Can you just do your job, please?
My job is to press the buttons. Turn Eric off. Turn Eric on.
Can I talk about TV
on.
series at least?
Oh, you turned him on.
Whoa.
Eric, are you mad?
I just want to talk, man.
Oh,
Like the
man.
bully target.
We love you, Eric.
You guys
Just like how much Bayonetta sucks.
Oh,
you haven't played it.
I'm so keen to get
But
that.
I have
though.
the console for number 2.
I think today it's him because last time it was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I painted a target on myself last time, though.
Am I the only person here who watches movies?
It's not going to be me because I have the buttons. Oh, you have something insulting to say to me?
Oh,
Do it. I dare
What
you.
I
I
thought,
dare you.
mate.
I know where you live.
I know where you live.
Um.
Damn it, stalemate.
So Backstrom.
Yep.
Backstrom.
Backstrom.
It's not even a video game, it's a TV series. Are you guys okay with that?
Can't even spell backstory.
Is it Backstrom or Backstrom?
Backstrom.
So what
Backstrom.
what is Backstrom exactly?
So this is a new TV series. It's got Rainn Wilson, you know, Dwight from The Office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's playing the lead character.
Goddamn Lewis. Every time I hear The Office now.
Another shout out to Lewis once again.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Also click, I don't care.
Yeah, but basically
My
new
boy.
TV show. It's basically like House. But
with
instead
crime
of,
instead of disease.
Yeah, it's crimes. Like, you know, this guy's like
Dwight.
he's self-destructive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, he's constantly.
So it's
drunk.
not
So
the
real.
setting is not a hospital.
It's
No,
crimes.
he's a crime investigator.
He's a detective.
Well, they said house, but like
Maybe he acts like House.
Yeah,
He acts like him. He's like self-destructive. He like doesn't give a shit about anybody else's opinion, but he gets the job done. It's sort of that thing. And you know what? If you guys have time, you're probably not gonna do it, but you know, just in case, watch the trailer for it. It's interesting.
We'll leave the link for the trailer down below.
Everything that we've talked about, there will be a link, except the paintball,
Piss
because
off.
there's no footage of that. We might put a picture of Russell looking confused at his overalls. Overalls?
I'll
Oh,
take my
yeah.
shirt
Yeah, it
off
was
later,
pretty
and you
funny.
guys can see all the bruises on my back.
To be fair, I didn't know how the overalls worked. I didn't know you had to go legs first and then arms. We're already back on paintball.
Okay, let's not talk about paintball. Okay, you guys want to move on to game news? There's totally
Yeah.
no more TV to talk about.
Segways.
Star wipe.
so.
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct. I heard something about that.
New Fire Emblem. Yeah, get Kane. Who here's played Fire Emblem
Any of you
before?
should take
I'll be
one.
honest with you. I haven't actually played the Fire Emblem.
You haven't played Fire Emblem.
No, I haven't. I know. I'm
It's like-
missing out.
Have you
Shipping
played-
Simulator 2014? or
Well, this
whatever
specific,
it
yeah,
was.
a what?
Awakening is a
Awakening
shipping
is-
simulator.
You
What
ship
do you
Like-
mean
people
shipping?
together. Ship people
Like
together.
you have like
A
you have-
Tome game.
Yeah, you have like a group
Oh.
of people, right? And then there's females and males, blah 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 blah.
Congrats.
and then you can marry
need
them?
to-
So it's a dating simulator.
Shut up.
with the
Sort
warren
of.
behind
No,
it.
there's a reason behind it though,
Dating
because you
simulator.
date people, you put people together, you ship them together, and they have kids.
Isn't Fire Emblem supposed to be a turn-based
It's a
action
dating
game?
simulator.
It is, but you know, between the like, depending on like the interactions that go between characters during the combat, like if you put like two people next to each other and they have like a good like relationship status, they can talk randomly.
Mm.
Or like if you have two people next to each other, say like guy and girl, and then the guy gets attacked or something, and then they're sitting next to each other, the girl can come in and block for it if they want.
How lonely are you?
It's a good game.
He likes it
Fire
too.
Emblem is a good game though.
It's a good game.
Okay,
if you
fair
take away the shipping simulator.
Like,
because
I've heard of Fire Emblem before it became
Yeah,
a
it
because
dating
is
in
sim.
all other Fire Emblems, like the romance and all that crap, that was the reward.
Okay.
Like at the end of the game, it'll be like, oh, the thing and thing are finally together. But now it's just everybody has to be together all the time.
Great.
It's not a bad thing though, like
I just can't
making
play it
kids.
because with games like Fire Emblem Awakening, and there's another game called Onimusha Tactics.
Yeah,
When your character died, they died.
yeah, that's the
As in, like,
that's
your whole
so good.
team
You
died?
You gotta
You
care
get
about
attached to.
Yeah, that's how good is that? Like that's what
Ah.
it takes me like 3-4 tries to get through a mission because like, oh, someone's dead. I'm turning off my DS. I'm turning it off again.
You know what happens? There's a game called Suikoden 2 I used to play, and there used to be like a mini game war thing, where it's like a turn-based, like tile-based thing.
Right.
And when a character dies, they don't appear in your castle anymore, and a grave appears.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'm just like,
Oh my.
Rip.
and like, right, so in the game, there's also a stone that shows all 108 characters, like all your friends, and their names get grayed out.
Oh no, Ross was freaking
Can you get through the game without anybody killed?
Except for the story-based kills.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah, but like
in
their
Fire
names is
Emblem
grey
as
out, and
well.
I'm just like,
That's so.
and there's like this one guy where you're like, oh, I really want him because he's defecting to your team, and then he's one of the people that can die, and I'm just like, hey, don't die.
Hey guy.
It actually says when they get defeated in the battle, they're like, oh, he's just been mortally wounded, or he has been killed. And it's like,
Yeah, that's,
not Gilbert.
no, what like they sort of like what I like at the beginning of Fire Emblem games. Like usually like there's two like main characters. They've got the main three characters, and then like within the first three missions they tell you to get rid of one. They're like you're escaping something, and then it's like someone needs to stay there and hold them back, and you have to tell the unit to move back and go and hold everyone off, and you're just like,
Correct.
I don't want to do this, man. And then if you don't send someone back, the game's just like, you're all three of you are dead now,
Oh,
and that
really?
character is gone forever. Yeah.
That's.
I remember, like, this is when I was, like, 12. I'm like, fucking video games, let's just have fun. And I'm like, feelings?
Yeah, I was playing mine when I was like 7.
How much
I
are
had
we
my
scarred?
PlayStation, and then I was just like, oh, let's play this fun game, and I found it fun, and then they're just like, Gilbert has been killed, and you're just like,
I'm 7.
and then like you go through the game, maybe he'll come back, and then you go to the next battle, and his unit's missing, and you're just like, I had 10, now I have 9. Where did he go?
He turns it off, turns it back on. He's still
He's
not
not
there.
go- His name's still grayed out.
Oh my god.
Gilbert.
Please come home.
Phoenix down.
Don't lie. Did you cry like at any time when
I
you
said
played
that
Fire
game is
Emblem?
really emotional because it's basically it's Suikoden 2 because it's a story of you and a friend getting separated and then you have to fight each other in different armies.
Oh.
And there's a bit where you meet up and then you fight like a common enemy and then it just gets emotional. And then your sister dies for you.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
the
like-
guy,
Why?
the
Oh,
guy
it's like
comes out of
Fable.
nowhere. So you know how I said they come together to fight a common enemy?
Yeah.
They get trapped. And they're just like, oh, we've got these archers. And then your sister's like, don't worry, I know a technique that'll block all these arrows. It's like, bang, arrow, and then and your character, like, you can see him visually. Like, the graphics aren't great, but you can see his face, like, crying.
Oh.
And, like, this is a sister you, like, grew up with and all that. Like, you even developed storylines with it.
But, like,
And then-
she was supposed to use a technique to block
She
out.
did. It's like,
Have any
if
of you
That's
cried?
her fault.
Have any of you cried playing Fire Emblem?
No,
bitch.
it's not Fire Emblem.
Have you guys ever
Hatsune
cried?
Miku.
Have you guys?
Hatsune Miku 2, I cried.
DDR.
Wait, have you guys ever
Too
cried?
many arrows.
I can't do it.
Just like stop
I'm
dancing,
stupid.
start crying. but be honest, have you guys ever cried playing a game?
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, the first opening clip. That hit hard.
Oh, you cried during that?
Oh, dude, that
As if you didn't cry during the expansion.
I didn't get to play
DLC.
the expansion. I didn't get to play the DLC. Sorry.
You know, the tears will just be like, BAM!
Well, I didn't have my PS3 on me at the moment, so.
I will
Yeah.
give you one. Oh, wait,
Oh
no.
yeah, of course
Yeah.
I've cried during video games.
What a bitch.
Which one? Which one was like the most memorable?
Guitar Hero.
While you're playing like
Bejeweled.
Hey, that game's fun. They're just Bejeweled. It's just a better Candy Crush.
It's the original Candy
It's the first
Crush.
Candy Crush. I play Bejeweled. It is better than Candy Crush.
You heard it here first.
Trin, he doesn't mean that.
Why
Why do you
quote him
think
now?
Candy Crush is cool?
Candy Crush is stupid. It's like you get to a point where like, hey, pay to continue, and you're like, fuck off.
Bejeweled,
to
I'm,
continue.
Bejeweled, I'm like, I paid for the game. I'm just gonna continue like normal.
Yeah. I'll rather throw down $2 once than $100 over the span of a year.
I don't know.
Let's not talk about Brave Frontier then.
Video games.
free to
Hey,
That's
free
an
to play
addiction
games
for
aren't
you,
really
man.
free to play.
Tom. League of Legends free to play. Paid $1,000.
1,400 now. 1,400.
What?
600
Legit?
something. Yeah, it's free to play game. You spent
Thompson.
spent quite a lot. I have a friend who spent a lot of money on League of Legends. Got a free hat out of it. That was pretty cool.
Even though I got the hat at the EBX for the next year.
Speaking of
And I
games like
only
that,
paid
we also have
$300.
games like the Warcraft.
Wait, quickly go back.
Quickly? Okay.
The most memorable game I've cried about is probably Walking Dead Season 1.
Oh.
Bitch.
That ending. You didn't tear up for that? You're telling me you didn't tear up for
I
that?
knew it was gonna happen. As
Yeah,
if you
but-
didn't know when he was running
Yes,
towards the house.
yeah, still, but when you guys are like having that final dialogue, you're just like, shit.
I was just like, she's gonna grow up, and I just shot her. Shot him.
No, have you read what the developers were talking about? Like, apparently for the very last option, like one of the four options were "I love you," and they had to get rid of that because 99% of people or something, like it was some crazy insane statistic from the like testing group. Everybody picked that one response.
Whoa.
I do like at the start when they were gonna meet, she was gonna drop a hammer on his head.
Huh? I should
You-
play these
You don't
games.
remember?
Oh
Which
yeah,
one was
yeah,
Treehouse?
when they're at the house. Yeah, no. When I think of anything getting dropped, I just think of Kenny with the salt lick.
Wow. He's gonna die. No, we can save him. Bam!
No, have you? No, for that bit, you know, if
I
you
smashed it.
no, if
Walking
you
Dead season
yeah.
1. Telltale
if you
Games.
play on the iPad because you can mash faster, if you mash really fast just before, you can actually see him breathing.
no,
he,
you can
like,
see him
he
breathing.
breathed
in
in
the PC one.
at the very end. He breathes in once and then he drops a salt lick on his head.
Yeah, on the PC
Kenny's
one,
an
you can see
asshole.
him. No,
If you
Kenny's
know
fine.
any Kennys, they're assholes.
Especially if it's their nickname. We've gone meta, boys.
I was thinking that. I was like, I know someone that has that
Okay,
nickname.
Kenny. I agree with you now. 100%.
We all love you, Kenny.
Which one?
Okay,
You don't.
Sorry for
Okay.
derailing you. Move on.
Yeah, you, Russell.
What?
Cried?
Cried?
Game
No.
that you cried
I had a
to.
bitch.
That
You
was memorable.
Cried. Come on.
Why would I cry during a video game?
Because you're a
emotions.
bitch.
If people can cry,
You
during
can have
movies,
emotions, but I'm not going to have tears.
All right, fine.
Mm.
You
Because I ain't
can.
a bitch.
You can keep
This comes
pretending-
from
you
someone
keep
that
pretending
does
you haven't
alligator
cried.
tears.
Don't do it. They can't even see.
Not with that attitude.
I bet he's cried in a game before. He just won't
I've
admit it.
never cried during a game before.
Dark
I've
Souls.
cried out of tiredness. Have you ever got
He
the
finished
Tetris
his
effect on Guitar Hero? I cried. Everything's moving up in life. You've never had it before?
No, no.
If you play
Yeah.
Tetris enough, everything in your life's like you can see it slowly moving down. Oops. You can see it slowly moving down. So like, let's say I'm looking at that speaker. To me, it'll be slowly moving.
Yeah, it's legit.
Mm. Like
so I
piano
played Guitar
tiles.
Hero for like a solid 3 hours straight, and everything in my room was like moving up. And I'm just like, like my TV was moving up, and it was off, and I was just like, I hate Guitar Hero. And then I cried. It's like, I hate this.
So you did cry.
Not technically. Not out of
You did
emotion.
cry.
Not out of emotion.
Like a
Doesn't
disease.
matter.
or
You still
something.
out
cried.
of sickness. I cried.
That's worse. The video game played you, and it beat you, and it caused you to cry.
That's amazing. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this topic up.
Oh no.
So Nintendo Direct.
didn't watch it.
Anything else
I
from
was
Nintendo
capped.
Direct?
Oh yeah, I watched it. They showed more of Splatoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they basically showed that you can actually kill people now. Because in before, like when they first showed it, I think it was E3. It was just putting paint everywhere. But now, yeah, you can kill people. And then what else was there? There was new Fire Emblem.
Nice.
They showed a little bit of a trailer. Still no name for it yet. It's just called Fire Emblem 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So all that we
So they
know
do
is
with
that
all
it's
their-
coming out this year. Yeah,
They do with a lot of things.
yeah. Now Nintendo's just like game
Even Smash.
title
was-
coming soon.
But honestly speaking, like especially knowing Japanese culture, I think they did the whole dating sim thing because that's starting to get like really, really popular in Japan.
What's that game called?
Conception 2.
The one.
Catherine,
It
Sex
translates
party.
to cripple girls.
what?
Oh, you told me
That's how
about
I
that.
showed you.
That game.
I did not. Okay, I went.
I didn't- I
Through, I didn't know what it was about. I was just like, oh, I'll just play it. It's like this high school simulating thing. They're crippled and you do them.
Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, it's weird.
You do them like
Yeah, you gotta
like-
romance them, and then you do the putting in thingy, and then you make them scream. And
I
then you
did
pull
not
it
know.
out.
I was just playing the game. I was like, all right, let's make good choices.
let's make good.
And then I'm doing a girl with no legs in like a shed. And I'm just like, all right, quit game.
And then I'm just like, after you just told me about that, I'm like, I'm gonna go play Persona now.
Who
And then
told you to do that?
Sounds
Miss
like my
Yukiko.
kind of
It
game.
was just like a suggestion on like Reddit or something. So I played it, downloaded it, played it. And yeah, all of a sudden she doesn't have legs and she has no pants. And I'm just like,
Did she have legs before that?
it's a school of cripples. There's a girl that has like her face burnt off. There's one that's
Oh.
really loud, a deaf one. One with no arms. A nerd that has no social skills. So apparently he's crippled.
Yeah, the game's really weird.
There are a lot
And I
of.
didn't. And then yeah, when someone's like, "Oh, it literally means like crippled girls" or something in Japanese, I'm just like, "Okay."
I shouldn't be laughing.
Oh
Why
man.
didn't I type this in like Google Translate before I played it?
Yeah, but like honestly, the otaku culture, which is like the nerding culture in Japan, is really, really getting out of hand.
Yeah, why is it suddenly like just randomly peaking? Why is everybody like, yeah, let's do cripple girls stuff like that?
I don't know what's going on, but like because even like Hayao Miyazaki, for example, he was like the anime. He said this himself. The anime industry is like declining because, and the manga industry is declining because, the industry is full of otakus, and otakus don't have a life, so they don't use their world experience, and they don't make good story plots. They don't make good manga.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like Dragon Ball, but like instead of nothing about Chi-Chi and Goku, everything is Chi-Chi and Goku.
Really superficial,
That would
right?
be so annoying. They'll be like, no fun. I'll be like, Chi-Chi, I'm gonna go train Gohan. No. And that'll be it. That'll be it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. A lot of the anime and a lot of the manga that's coming out is really quite superficial, even though manga and anime was known for its like good story plots and like
Is it because everyone's getting older?
no, it's because the
The
otaku
market's
culture.
changing as well.
Yeah, the otaku culture
Is
is
it
like
because the otaku culture is becoming like
Really
accepted now? It's more accepted.
Eh,
I'm not saying it wasn't back in the day, but now it's like it's
I think
sort of
otakus
cool,
are
isn't it? Even
slowly taking over the manga and the anime industry.
because they're growing up and they're
yeah.
They're becoming.
And I
They
think
are
they're
the-
changing
yeah.
because, like, I'll admit I'm an otaku, but like, I think they're changing to be more superficial. Like, it's not about the good story plots; it's about the animus and the mangas, and it's about the big boobs and like,
and
the-
the action and the blood.
and you know all of that, pretty boys, pretty girls, and it's a
Yeah, the
shame.
pretty boys that can't talk and don't talk about their feelings and like to hit the girl
isn't that
instead.
like a reflection on current Japanese culture because they're not having sex at a young age now?
What?
They're dying out.
Oh yeah, that's true. as
Japanese
well.
people, they're like the
Yeah.
age triangle just gone bam. And
Oh,
there's
really?
The old section. There's
Yeah.
The old section.
oh
They're
They're
that's
getting
why.
older without reproducing.
Yeah, that's why
Hmm.
the economy, like, they're really afraid of the economy because.
this is why you don't have vending machines that have used panties in them. Because
That's
no,
the thing.
then you're not chasing women. You're just like, oh, I don't want to go chase that girl that I keep staring at from the window.
Let
I'm
me
just
buy
gonna
her
buy
panties.
panties. I'm just gonna sniff them and stare at her.
Yeah, they have like a porn shop that's like 100
Wait,
stories or something.
Porn or PAWN?
PORN.
They have pawn shops. Okay.
They have like a department
no, the
store.
way-
They have a
like the squares.
Oh my god.
no, but they have a department store. My friend
to
visited
ward the
it.
kids away, it's like vegetables inside.
Oh no, that'll get him. You haven't seen Hard Gay?
Hard gay.
You've never seen him.
No.
He put
Links
a
down
carrot
below.
Legit?
in his like near his crotch, and then
Yeah.
he's like, he runs up to kids and is like, eat your vegetables.
Oh,
Is this
dude.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
why
course.
won't
It's
I?
really popular.
Yes.
As if you don't know Hard Gay.
When
Oh,
we were
I
in
don't
high
hate
school-
Japanese culture, by the way. They're just a little bit weird.
No, I mean, I agree with that. There's a lot of things wrong with Japanese culture as well. I studied it as my major, but like, it's just a shame because anime and manga, like, I grew up enjoying it because like, a lot of the stories and like moral values that you got from it was really different from like what I watched and read in Western books. And it's a shame because Miyazaki is, who the person that made like Studio Ghibli films, like, is also pretty disappointed in the anime industry, and that's really saying something about it.
So, like, me only having watched Attack on Titan as my only anime, and that's pretty recent too. I've, like, basically found a gem inside all this pile of shit.
Oh yeah, there's
Wait, what did you watch?
quite a lot.
Attack on
on
Titan.
Titan.
Yeah.
It's kind of popular though.
Well, at least it's not, like, it's popular, but it's not a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know, like, I've heard
Well, to
people...
be fair, if you're gonna churn out like so much anime that they do, it's like you
Yeah.
gotta find some good, some learn a lot of bad.
No, but, like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
compared to back in the day, like, I heard a lot more about good animes, like, back then, like, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, all
Yeah.
this, Neon Genesis, all that stuff.
yeah,
Neon Genesis is fucking shit, by the way.
it's good.
No,
You
it's
just-
bad. No, okay, come on. The father...
Even I that don't watch
No.
that much.
No, the father's like, "Hey, son, I'm gonna shower you pussy." I hate you, Dad. Like, really?
It's
Really?
a good anime. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, but yeah. Apart from my subjective opinion,
He's
I just
terrible
like
at
people
being
that no, like the people back in the day, like before, like I don't know, let's say 5 years ago,
Mm.
people that I knew did watch anime, they were a lot more passionate about it. They'll be like, oh, this anime is so good, blah 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 blah. But now, like, the only reason why I watched Attack on Titan was like, I thought that, oh man, everybody that watches anime is talking about this. It must be pretty good.
Mm.
But it just turns out it's because that's the only good thing out there. Like,
Yeah.
you guys aren't exactly spoiled for choice,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, because everything is just romance and crap.
Well, I mean, there are good anime and manga that's out right now, but they're definitely a different caliber than the ones in like the olden days. Like, even when I read manga and anime news, like, even they admit that anime and manga sales, even though like Shingeki is really popular, like, it hasn't been doing as well as, say, the days Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
and Sailor Moon were out and stuff like that.
What- So let's just say, like, Full Metal is a 10.
Yeah.
What would Attack on Titan be at?
It doesn't have to be. Like
No, I want to get a like see how they feel about how bad the quality's gone down.
Oof.
Oh, like my personal
yeah.
opinion.
So yeah, Full Metal is like, let's say Full Metal's a 10, and then where would Attack on Titan sit?
Well, you see, the thing is, Shingeki's not like Attack on Titan's not my type of anime. So, but I when I watched it, I
I'm
thought.
gonna go on IMDb.
But when I watched it, like, because like there are other anime and manga out there right now
Yeah.
that I'm more interested in than Attack
that,
on Titan.
right.
But like, for example, Cardcaptor Sakura, I will always love.
Oh yeah.
No matter, and I love Full Metal Alchemist as well, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but like the popularity of the current like popular animes nowadays is just doesn't seem to compare. Like Sailor Moon, there's
Yeah.
like a reboot of it right now, and it's out
And
right
you're
now.
probably is it good though?
I wasn't
Right.
a fan. I wasn't like a massive fan of Sailor Moon, but
Wow,
like,
it didn't even get that high.
What did?
Sailor Moon.
no, but it's really popular.
It's about a 7.5 compared to Attack on Titan's 9. Cardcaptor's 8.2.
And what about Full Metal?
Full Metal is an 8.7.
Oof.
Actually, Brotherhood was 9.
Yeah,
Huh, yeah.
So
GG.
objective.
Objectively formed by subjective opinions.
Sailor Moon technically sucks. compared
No,
to-
but like Sailor Moon is so popular that it got a reboot way after its manga
Oh, but
finished.
to be honest, everything right now is a bloody reboot.
But wouldn't wouldn't
Every
you say
people are running out of ideas.
Full Metal would be like really popular because they redid and then based it more on the manga?
Mm.
Would you say that's like Because what was the
Oh,
time
that's
span
certainly a
between FMA and Brotherhood?
What was
What was like the time span in between when FMA finished and when Brotherhood started?
when did Brotherhood come out?
IMDb.
Fact checkers, please,
I
with
think,
a Z.
I think I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here and say maybe 2 years after the original series came out.
That's a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah.
No, I think it's longer. 3, 4.
Nah, can't be. 2009 and it finished in 2004. 5 years.
5
Wow.
years.
How long
Wow.
it takes Sailor Moon?
Like 10 or so years.
I don't know. It's just is
But if you think about it, Sailor Moon was really popular in Western culture. I mean, like, we watched it as kids.
I think it was more of just the nostalgia thing.
Mm.
on Cheese TV and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
but like right now, would you find someone that's hard pressed to watch it like right now?
I know,
if they knew where to find it straight away, they'd be like, oh, let's watch it like a whole season
Like,
or however they go.
I know a lot of people that are watching current Sailor, like the reboot, because of, and I don't think it's like nostalgia. I just think it's because a lot of people in Japan and like Sailor Moon in general just has like a really big like fan base.
Would it just be because a lot of people know about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it,
Like,
Shingeki,
I know Sailor Moon.
but like think about the animations on like kids TV shows these days, and a lot of them are not anime. And why is that? When we grew up, a lot of it was anime, and why?
I'm guessing just because they follow the popularity of anime. Even if you look at it now, like Avatar, that's not Japanese made,
Yeah,
That's Korean made, actually.
is it?
Yeah.
I just assume Nickelodeon
No,
is
but-
American made.
I'm just saying.
So,
Look at the difference of like popularity in anime to children nowadays as opposed to our days when anime was like the in thing.
I can't actually remember when I watched. Actually, I can't think of like a single. Oh no!
Zoids.
Pokemon.
Oh, Zoids are so cool.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like Western things that we watched that one
Oh.
instead.
I've got
Rocco's Modern Life.
I've got a Liger Jaeger
Ren
at
and
home.
Stimpy.
Oof. I've got a Geno Breaker at home.
No, but
I
yeah.
have.
Shh, that's enough.
It's okay.
I have.
Is that me? No, it's not me.
No, that was him.
All I remember is. I can't even remember it. Jaegers or Liger.
But do you get what I
Okay.
mean? Like, there's no popular anime to children nowadays as opposed to our days.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got
Maybe
to.
because you're not a child anymore. You're not
Oh.
following. You know, just
Yeah, but
because
even
you're
you
mature
guys.
now. You got to think about it. You're more mature now.
Yeah, but even you guys said that you don't know any like current popular animes for
Yeah, because
children.
no one really talks about it. So
Yeah.
Maybe because the
Yeah.
people you're surrounded by aren't children.
No, but even if you look, even if you look on TV, even if you look on
Salt.
like children's TV, you wouldn't know.
I don't watch children's TV.
we watch Breaking Bad and House of Cards.
Well, I
just
check.
watch
I
ABC
check.
Hey,
24.
Teen Titans is pretty good, okay?
I just watch
check out of
ABC
curiosity.
News 24 the entire day. That's actually all my TV is tuned to.
Really?
But Teen Titans.
Gotta know about what's happening around
ABC
you.
24.
Oh,
Get
right.
good with those news topics.
Yeah. I mean, I was curious, so I wanted to know, and then because like we were talking about it in class for uni one day, and yeah, I mean, anime is really not popular to children as it
Well, I
used to
mean,
be.
you know, if the people making the anime, like me, Miyazaki, big player in the industry and all that stuff, if he's saying that, you know, yo, Otaku, stop ruining my shit, well, he's probably right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like they're gonna say, "Oh, he's so right. We should stop."
Yeah, I know.
No.
Like, if I were him, I would be. I think I wouldn't be surprised that like if he made that statement and then if he came out of retirement because it's like I don't want this to fall apart. Because he was meant to retire after that last movie, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he came back
I thought the
because
studio closed.
no,
Didn't the studio
No,
give
no.
you, like randomly closed for like?
a bit.
they didn't. I don't think they closed.
No, I don't
But,
think
like,
so. I haven't
permanently?
heard.
No, if I remember that, like, because I remember like, when they were
Short
they
break.
they were going to close down. I told you that like
Yeah.
like you better go buy their stuff. Maybe something happened. Maybe they got a bailout.
But he stopped. He didn't. He hasn't retired, right?
No, he's back in the game from what I've read.
Yeah.
He's still doing he's still making stuff.
Well, what are you reading? What are you
Oh, no,
reading?
it's pointing to the camera.
Is that Miyazaki?
Alright, because they're just not making as much money. That's all it is.
Oh,
Oh, because nobody's buying their stuff anymore.
Yeah, Eric's a
Download.
But are they still closing? Are they still closing?
Because like their movies, like they have a very weak Western release. Like they have
Yeah.
the Miyazaki Studio
Not
Ghibli,
like-
they have huge Western fan base, but it's like no cinemas are willing to pick up their movies.
Yeah,
And
and the
then, you know,
movies
How
aren't as good.
many
And, you know,
cinemas pick up anime.
it's very limited release. No, like
I can't
Yeah.
remember the last one that picked one up since Pokemon 2000.
yeah.
True.
No, yeah, for like a wide release, but like when a Miyazaki like Ghibli movie comes out, you have to go to Broadway.
Oh,
Broadway
really?
is like the only place I'll show. I think like Broadway, Stratfield, very limited there, and then the George Street cinemas, very limited release. And by the time it comes out on DVD, people are just like, "Fuck it, I'm going to torrent it."
I
Yeah.
get it. So the studio
Because, like-
They even had a
basically-
Naruto movie come out.
So what they
Oh yeah, it's a live action Naruto movie coming out soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks really.
Yeah, I don't
Good.
like Naruto. Anyway, what are you about to say,
basically
Ross?
about Miyazaki, the Studio Ghibli, is that because when it was making movies before, it was seen as like some revolutionary company,
Yeah.
Mm.
and now because it's become the norm, they've had to cut back because everybody's doing it. Like there's probably a market saturation at the moment.
Yeah.
No, so
So-
it's like Spirits Within.
Yeah, so like we might say, oh, Studio Ghibli is such a legendary, film studio, but then today you'd just be like, oh yeah, they've made all these things back then when it was amazing, but because there's a lot of it now, it's like, yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah,
He
that
does
makes
make
sense.
money out of his movies. His movies apparently average like.
But they're not enough to keep funding the next
No,
project.
no,
Yeah,
they're definitely enough.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they are enough to.
Oh, there are. But why?
They cost about 30 million to make for him, and he says they.
Well, it's way cheaper than like Pixar and like Disney with their budgets for.
But
their animated
traditional is
stuff.
quite expensive.
But he gets around 100 million a movie.
Oh, wow.
That's how much like Disney and all that they put 100 million in their movies,
Mm.
but they get like billions back.
Yeah, that's true. But I do know that like traditional is really, really difficult to pull off. Because it takes more
It's time consuming, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
More. But then again, I mean, digital equipment is hella expensive as well. 3D stuff is like, not worth. I
Like-
hate 3D.
No, don't design me.
Yeah.
I just write for you.
3D is like good film. I mean, I wouldn't want to like produce it because it's a pain in the ass.
Isn't like the ones with the glasses in the movies?
Huh?
As in like 3D. Oh, 3D. Okay, darn.
Like,
I was just like the ones that you get the glasses in the cinemas, and you're just like 3D, not really.
it's so hard.
It's really coming at me.
You know what's really weird? Like when you like 3D movies and then you watch the 2D version at home, but you didn't know there was 3D version. You're just like, why the fuck is everything playing at the screen?
Avatar was meant to like I was like produced as a 3D film.
The Last
I didn't wa- I
Airbender,
didn't-
or-
no, good one.
Right.
Have you seen Final
Pocahontas
Destination?
2.0. Actually,
The-
yeah, I
the
did
new
because no, even back at 3, they gave the glasses with the movie.
Yeah, like I watched 5. I've watched 5 when I was up at Port Stevens. Like the opening credits, it's just shit flying at your face. But we're watching in 2D, so I'm just like, the fuck are they doing this for? Why is everything? Why is this going on necessary for like 5 minutes? And it's like it's a 3D movie. I'm like, that's not a fucking excuse.
I remember there was this one time we were sitting, we were watching the Hobbit movie, and we were sitting so close to the screen that, and we were watching it in 3D, that one of the eagles had flown overhead, and I was like, because I actually thought that someone was like kind of fucking around with me.
Or it's because it's good filmmaking and you're immersed in the story and the movie.
Or
No.
Shut up.
Tried to help you, Peter
Stop trying
Jackson.
to make.
Tried to help you, man.
The Hobbit was a very short book.
Yeah.
Somehow
really?
made into 3 movies.
So
Yeah,
it's, so
some
it's a
guys-
short
Legolas
book.
It's just
isn't
one
even-
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legolas isn't even in the books. Oh, in the Hobbit.
No,
book.
he is. He's there for
No,
like
but not,
what?
like,
he's
not
there,
the important.
yeah, he doesn't go there. He doesn't go there. He's like, I'm here to consult.
That's
Go.
it. Not like I'm here to consult. Bam.
Like, did you see for during the Hobbit pre-production they tried to get Aragorn to come back and he's like,
I wasn't
nah.
in the book. I don't play.
I respect Tolkien too much to fuck his shit up. Don't even insult him by coming to me.
Oh, legit.
That's basically what he gave off that vibe. Like, how dare you insult Tolkien by coming to me and telling me to go in the book? Into the
Peter
movie.
Jackson's like, oh yeah, everyone come back, it'll be fun. And then what's his name? Viggo Mortensen's like, no, no. That's like
Oh,
it's
no.
like putting Dumbledore in the 7th book just because everyone's a really big fan.
Even
like
though
he
he's already
died.
dead.
Nah.
He's come back as a Force ghost.
But there was an online poll that said 90% of people wanted Dumbledore back. Here he is, boys.
Back by
As a
popular
cameo.
demand from the dead. Dumbledore.
He's just a cleaner in the back.
Olsen was just like, yeah, I voted for that. That's my boy.
Dumbledore in next Harry Potter movie confirmed.
Out of popular demand.
He's gonna come back as a Force ghost.
Harry Potter movie coming back
Oh,
by
he could be a
popular
ghost.
demand.
Ooh. J.K.
Harry
Rowling is
Potter.
going to come back as a ghost. Bam. All right, we got it.
Get
They're
it
all
done.
coming back as
Get it
ghosts.
done. You hear us rallying.
This podcast brought to you by J.K. Rowling.
On the 20th of January, in case anyone thought we stole the idea. Oh.
We have a newspaper hit proof.
No,
No, we don't.
How do we not? Oh, wait, newspapers. How are they doing?
So there's a
My
one.
profession.
Print media.
The profession I want to go into.
Don't you hate it when you?
Stay
Don't you
with me,
hate
mi-
it when you're
Stay
reading?
with me, microphone.
Don't you hate it when you're reading a book and then you just get your arm cut off because of the sharp edges?
The damn paper cuts.
Damn paper cuts, man.
Move to Kindles.
So, yeah, so move to Kindles, Audible maybe.
Go to audible.com. No referral.
No, stop.
No, I know. Go to audible.com. No referral link yet. Hear us
Audible, we're looking at you.
Coming soon.
very soon.
coming for you all.
Oh,
I mean, I've seen something.
Oh, speaking of movies as
interesting.
well.
Oh, you wanna know movies?
Yeah. You were saying before that there was an Assassin's Creed movie.
Yes, there's an Assassin's Creed movie. Michael Fassbender
Yeah.
Who's
playing the
directing
main
it?
role. They I don't know. No, not
It was
Michael Bay.
fucking
All I
Michael
know
Bay,
is
I
that
swear
No,
to
Michael
God.
He
Fassbender
dives
is
in-
Magneto,
he's
isn't he?
gonna dive
Oh,
into a
damn it.
haystack,
Hmm?
and when he dives into a haystack, the haystack just blows up. Or the building behind him just blows up. Bam! Directed by Michael Bay.
and then it pairs out. It's like Michael Fassbender. Oh, lucky that was the other assassin. and then it just cuts to Assassin's Creed.
Oh no! Do you know how in the games the story always starts like how he synchronizes,
Yeah.
and he sees the entire like city. It's gonna be that. It's gonna say Assassin's Creed, then explosions in the city, and he'll be like, "I need to save the town."
Because of the Assassin's Creed.
I just imagine him just like,
And then Optimus Prime just comes out of nowhere. You're doing a great job, Ezio.
Assassin's Creed.
need you.
Assassin's
Featuring
Creed.
Optimus Prime.
Special guest.
Optimus.
Other special guest. Explosion.
You see Optimus Prime take off his hood.
Michael Bay, do not touch this movie.
All I know is that Michael Fassbender is a producer, so he's got money running on.
I'm so annoyed. I thought Michael Fassbender was James McAvoy. And then I realized, and then I was like, damn it, it's not the guy with the English
Can you
accent.
IMDb?
It's
Michael
not the
Fassbender?
guy with English.
Yeah, she needs to get a look of what a good-looking man.
No, I like James.
I need to take a good look at what kind of-
I like his voice. It's so nice.
He
goes alright.
Yes.
I still like James McAvoy.
Is he going
Well,
to
like
be?
the-
Is he going to be
He has
Ezio?
pretty eyes.
He's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be
Young
Ezio.
Ezio.
He's just gonna be the main guy because there actually hasn't been
As
any
in
posters
Desmond.
yet. All the posters you see online, they're fan made.
Mm.
There's no official poster yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but
there's no
everything
official
you
movie.
see, it looks like he's wearing all Taï gear, like
Mhm.
the plain white, but we don't know yet. But it is. I think they're finished with pre-production, but they're keeping everything very wrapped. So no news at all. Speaking of things that are very wrapped up, the Warcraft movie. You saw that stuff.
Your segues are terrible.
I was about to ask, what's the
Speaking
worst?
of other video game related movies, have you heard of the World of Warcraft movie? How hard is that?
No.
I was going to ask really briefly. What video game? What video game movies have you seen that are absolute train wrecks? Assuming
I was
that
gonna say
this isn't.
amazing. I was gonna say
Oh,
the
yeah,
Street Fighter
amazing.
movie.
No,
That is great. And each of one of you need to see Guile or John Claude Van Damme as Guile. Go bam, and then American tattoo,
Oh yeah,
2 biceps.
I've seen the YouTube.
And Ryu.
it's
and
like-
Ken.
It has
I'm not-
Kylie Minogue.
No,
I
it's
thought
like
he was
it's like
being
B movie good.
sarcastic.
It's
No,
B
no,
movie
it's,
good.
it's real.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
It's a real thing.
You liked
The
it.
Street
Yeah,
I
but
did. I
was
watched
it
it as a
good?
kid. I watched it as a kid.
Ah.
But if you want like a contemporary good video game movie, I think the best one is Prince of Persia.
I was good.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's. Yeah.
I thought the Mission Impossible ones.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely honest right now. I love the Mortal Kombat movies as a kid.
Yeah, I was
those
about to
really
say,
nice
I
ones.
heard
still
they're
like
really
the Street
crappy.
Fighter ones as an adult. Seriously, they're amazing. I don't know why. Because there's a bit
Because
where
it's so
know
bad,
why.
it's
yeah,
good.
there's a
Yeah,
bit where I
it's B
think
movie.
somebody falls through the ground, but you can tell it's tarp.
Yeah.
like they cut a cross into type so that they just fall through, and you're meant to believe it's concrete until it flips back up, like it just flaps around. All right, that's not concrete.
I love the part where Zangief and Yhonda just bust through.
Is it the wall?
Yeah, yeah.
And they don't look like walls.
And by the way, Yhonda is supposed to be Japanese,
Yeah,
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah. He's supposed to be Japanese.
Honda, come on.
And he's Hawaiian in this movie, by the way.
He's Hawaiian.
Yeah,
He's Hawaiian.
Oh, I heard that the new Ghost in Shell movie.
Oh my gosh.
Scarlett Johansson.
It's Scarlett Johansson.
I just want to
Scarjo.
watch it for the actual story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to watch? Have you seen
What's
Lucy?
your
Have you
point?
seen Lucy?
Riddle's messy wardrobe. Could you please be the Ghost in the Shell girl?
Have you guys seen
Supposed to
Lucy?
watch it for the plot.
Have you guys seen Lucy?
Oh, fuck that.
I don't even know what that is.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Wait, is
I
that
don't know
just
what it is
female
either.
limitless?
It's shitty female limitless. That movie is so bad.
All I
She
heard
turns
was
into
you
a
only use
USB.
10% of your brain. And I was like, limitless.
She uses a goddamn. She becomes a goddamn USB at the end of
She
it.
becomes a
Come on,
USB.
man.
Yeah, legit.
like she just plugs into computer.
She's a Jesus USB.
Yeah, she like at the end like
I don't know what's going on.
what's the old boy guy again? Choi Min Suk. He plays a bad guy in that, and he's about to kill her, and then she's like, "I'm a computer now." What?
What? So if I wanted to get out of dying in a situation, I'll just be like, no,
I'm a computer.
I'm a computer.
How
Don't
good was
shoot
that
me.
scene in the? How good was the scene in the air, in the
I
plane?
haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh,
I've only heard bad things about it.
it's terrible.
I refuse to watch it just because I've heard really bad things about it.
It
No,
is
I know
terrible.
what
It's
to do.
terrible.
I don't know what to do.
Anyway, speaking of computers, we've got to log out.
Oh, we're done already.
Beep, boop, beep,
10:50.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
We got to log out. Oh, did it again. Double pun.
Yeah.
Like Lucy, we have to safely remove her.
Oh my god, please stop.
Morgan Freeman pulled that shit like the fuck's going on.
I'm like Morgan Freeman right now. I have no idea what the freak's going on.
Like Morgan Freeman had that the fuck's going on face. He looked confused.
And is that how the movie ended? Because we need to end the podcast.
Oh, and then the guy that she kissed randomly to make him come along for the mission, she sends him a text saying, "I am everywhere."
Scarlett Johansson,
Speaking
please
of
be
gay
better.
endings, this is how we're. With Eric.
Please be better.
Bye bye.
I go, all right. We're gonna get Yamcha.
Oh, wait. We didn't introduce ourselves.
Right.
Thanks again for
They know
listening.
who we are.
Shut up, Eric. Thanks again for listening. This has been... again, I was joined by...
Eric.
Mac.
Admin J.
Oh, everyone's saying names.
Shut up, Russell.
And we will see you the next time.
Oh, don't forget to subscribe to
Oh, yeah.
4 Aces Productions. Stay in tune because we have a whole bunch of content coming to you this year. Not only podcasts, but we'll also be doing short films. We'll be holding events as well. So stay in touch. Not during, but with our Facebook down below. You can also find us on Twitter. You can find us on YouTube under 4 Aces Productions. Yeah, so keep in contact with us. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff that YouTubers tell you to do. And we will catch you next time.
Like if you want more content.
Right.
Like
Bye.
if you want an Audible link.
Oh my god.
If you keep watching, you guys will eventually be able to get cheap.
Audible, please.
We can tell you our promo code policy.
You're not on, by the way.
Oh, what?
Hurry up.
Yeah. If when we do finally, wait, did you even catch the Audible stuff I was talking about before?
No. Because I only had Mac on because he was finishing.
Oh,
was
right.
wrapping
We are
up for us.
finished.
Okay, let's just
People have jobs to go to, man.
I'm just gonna say, make sure you guys do all that stuff that Mac just said, because if you keep doing that stuff, we'll eventually be able to get an Audible link for you guys.
For now, just go to Audible.
It will probably be FAP1. 4 Aces Production, FAP1. All right.
Riddle's messy wardrobe, please be the next Ghost in the Shell actress. All right, guys.
All right,
thanks
signing
again.
off.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bow, 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 bow.